There comes a time in everyone's life when everything seems to fall apart all at once. The plans we carefully built collapse, the people we trusted walk away, and the dreams we once held so close begin to fade into the distance. In those moments, it feels like the world has turned against us. Like no matter how hard we try, nothing works out. The nights feel longer, the days feel heavier, and hope starts to slip through our fingers. But these are also the moments that define who we truly are. Because when everything goes wrong, life is not punishing us. It's testing us, shaping us, and silently preparing us for something greater. It's in the darkness that we discover our strength, and it's in pain that we uncover our purpose. So, when life breaks you down, remember, it's not the end, it's the beginning of your transformation. In the middle of all the chaos and disappointment, there comes a single moment, a quiet pause when you realize you have a choice. You can either surrender to the pain or decide to stand up one more time. That single decision, though small, carries the power to change everything. It doesn't matter how broken you feel or how impossible the path seems. What matters is that you choose not to quit. Every great story of success began with someone who decided to keep going when it made no sense to do so. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need the courage to take the next step, even when the road ahead is unclear. Because sometimes, the simple act of not giving up becomes the turning point that transforms your struggle into strength and your pain into purpose. Every setback we face often feels like the end of the road. But in truth, it's only a detour guiding us toward something better. Life has a strange way of using failures to prepare us for the victories we're meant to have. Sometimes what seems like rejection is really protection, and what feels like loss is actually redirection. When we look back, we realize that those painful moments were shaping our strength, building our character, and teaching us lessons we couldn't have learned any other way. The people who rise after falling are not lucky. They are resilient. They understand that every closed door pushes them closer to the right one. So when you face setbacks, don't let them define you. Let them refine you. Remember, every great comeback begins with a fall, and every failure carries the seed of a new beginning. When everything seems to crumble around you and no one believes in your dreams, there's one thing that can still keep you moving: your belief in yourself. It's easy to stay motivated when others cheer for you, but true strength is born when you have to be your own supporter. Self-belief is that quiet voice inside that whispers, "Keep going," even when doubt screams louder. It reminds you that you've survived your worst days before and that you have the power to rise again. When you trust yourself, you no longer wait for the world to give you permission to succeed. You create your own path. Because the truth is, no one can see your vision the way you can. The moment you start believing in your own worth, you become unstoppable. Everything begins to change when you decide you are enough, even when the world says you're not. Pain is one of life's greatest teachers, though it rarely feels that way when we're going through it. In the moment, it hurts, it breaks us, and it makes us question everything. But with time, we begin to see that pain isn't meant to destroy us. It's meant to shape us. Every failure, every mistake, every sleepless night teaches us something we could never learn through comfort. It teaches patience, resilience, and the strength to start again when everything inside us wants to stop. Growth doesn't happen when life is easy. It happens when we are tested beyond our limits. Those who learn from their pain don't just recover, they evolve. So instead of running from failure, embrace it. Let every scar remind you that you fought battles and survived. Because sometimes, the lessons learned in pain become the foundation of your greatest strength. There will come a time when you'll feel like giving up, when all your efforts seem wasted and the dream feels too far away. But remember, the story isn't over yet. Every successful person once stood where you are now, uncertain and tired, but they refuse to quit. Life often delays success not to deny it, but to prepare you for it. The struggle you face today is the strength you'll rely on tomorrow. Sometimes all you need to do is hold on a little longer, because the next sunrise might bring the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Giving up ends the story, but perseverance rewrites it. So even when you feel like you've reached your limit, take one more step, breathe one more time, and keep believing. Because your story is still being written, and the most beautiful chapters are yet to come.